2 minutes late. Yikes. Sorry about that. Sorry. But nobody's here waiting at the door, so it's all good in the neighborhood. We got Simply Shelby first to recognize. Nola Joe and Navy Fret Crochet with AJ. Wonder where AJ's been. Navy's got him busy. Or Bible college. Hey, Miss Joyce, how are you? Miss Yarn Motivated? Let me get on live chat. What's in your cup? And on your hook or needles? Were you, no, it was Denny. Sorry, never mind. Hey, Jeanette. We got Joyce and Jeanette. Miss Jeanette, what's in your cup and on your hook or needles? Cheers and tables. I have strawberry this day. Hey, Sarah May and Angela. We have a cat raid. I'd say nothing that sounded like SIRI. But it was trying to come on. So, yay for Miss Joyce, Miss Jeanette, Sarah May, Angela, my daughter Kim, everybody coming in. Whether you just came on your own or you were in the raid. You gonna be working and lurking? Oh no, you got me on your TV, Sarah May. I hope I don't break it. Miss Joy Swinson says water, but working. Her needles have the start of a lace shawl knit along on them. Okay, Ola Joe, hey my darling. Miss Jeanette Maxwell says water and weaving a basket. That's right, you said the other day, I think. And you got 2 different shawls on your needles. Cool. Yes, Ola Joe says, welcome Raiders. Woo! And everybody coming in. There's my buddy Chris from the Cat Raid. And Rose's Crawfus also. Oh, and Gina and Linda. Oh, your hook. There's Tank, the winner of a furls, and it got shipped off today. Everybody pray the furls and the yarn it gets to where they need to go without getting messed up. I put bubble wrap around them, so hopefully. Hey, Nana Michelle. Thank you, Ola Joe, for dropping Katrina's link. Oh, thank you, Sarah May. You're so sweet. And Tank or Susan or I Love to Crochet saying thumbs up. You've got 21 lovely souls in the house. And that number transposed for the thumbs. Sandra in South Carolina has come in. Oh, Nana Michelle said in the ad she'll see us shortly. Tank said Cat World Raid also. And Miss Sandra said, hi, y'all. Nana Michelle said she thumbed up on the way in. Hey, Donna, hugs, darling. How's everybody in your household or your family? Hey, Christy, my buddy in Tennessee. Hope you don't get any bad weather from that crazy storm. That's the craziest path I've ever seen. I checked it out. Hey, Cynthia Nobera. Sarah May says, any suggestions for a crochet cardigan in a DK weight yarn? I don't know about cardigans, but we got a lot of people in here that I bet do. Hey, Melissa Long. Marina, it's Linda, yarning and darning. Hey, dear. And our Quilty Linda, Quilty Crocheter, she was in the ads, but she's here now. Thank you, dear. And it's Flower Tammy saying hey to me and friends. Sarah May says hey to everybody in the chat. Katrina says, hey, Mama Dee. Hey, daughter. We got the twins, Kim and Katrina. Hey, Inherited Stitches. And she's saying thank you to Ola Joe. Ola Joe is on the ball, dropping links. Hey, Jamie's Hook and Angela Wright. Angela Wright says hey to me and everybody. She's drinking sweet tea. What's everybody drinking and on your hook or needles? If you haven't told me already, she says she's working on her stitch markers and knitting. I got to look down here. Let me go back to Christy said she had a Yarn Nut ad. That is cool. Amanda Brotherton, I missed. Hey, darling, and Yarn Fix. Hello, hello. Heritage Stitches would like her link dropped, and I bet, yep, Ola Joe already did that. That's why she was thanking her for a while ago. Zach is here. I'm going to have to get my stick after you. I was late, Zach. I was 2 minutes late. You're not late. You're fine. When you come in and we're doing the romper, bumper, stomper, do, I mean, and anytime you come in is fine. If you come in before we leave, you good. You might have to watch the replay to see what and all is going on. Oh my gosh, I see somebody saying, Sarah May said, hello, Enid. Is Enid here? And hey, Lisa, I missed you. Does Enid have a different name? Or is she, I'm missing Enid. I saw Sarah May, I think, say Enid. Hey, Kelly. Blind Needle Evie. And Elisa Zanaya's Toy Box. And Christy said she hasn't even looked at the forecast. Yeah, you need to, because it might be coming your way, darling. I hope not. Prayers for everybody in the path of that storm. Hey, Frenchie, I got your mail sent off today, your package, as well as Tanks and all the winners. We had 4 winners, and I sent Daniel off a cake to Scotland. Hey, Sylvia, you are so sweet. God bless you, too. And she's God blessing all of y'all in the chat, too. Here's my Shuggy Pat dancer, and I hope you feeling bunches better. And I told Denny she was not here yesterday because she was with her girls, and they were kind of celebrating the life of her adopted adopted son, Derek, who passed recently. So she was asking me about the prayers, and I said, oh. And I forgot to tell her about Donna Mako is having a procedure on Wednesday, but my daughter's sick, and I didn't know it till I talked to my brother. Lindsay in Florida is sick, so I told Denny, so I'll get them on the prayer list. But my Lindsay is sick with flu-like symptoms. They don't know. They haven't heard back from the COVID test yet. And my youngest grandbaby, her Jules. So if y'all would put those 2 in your prayers and keep praying for Miss Pat and everybody on our prayer list. Hey, Stephanie R. Been a while since I've seen you. Yay, yay. That you're here. And Melissa Long says there's a channel called Hey Carrie for an oversized cardigan. And she said she used a 3-weight to make it. And she gave it to her mom, and it turned out wonderful. So now you know I've already forgotten who needed the suggestion, but there you go. There you go. Was it Jeanette? Hey, Madonna. Whoop, whoop. How are you doing, my dear? Okay, Zach. No problem. There's Karen. Sweet Yarn Addict with Karen. And I've been watching her. You've been watching her videos all about cotton. I've seen 2 parts. If there's a part 3, I haven't seen it yet. Madonna's fine, damn it. And Madonna, I got your package, sent off the other day, so hopefully it won't be too much longer. I love to crochet. Our tank, or Susan, is drinking coffee and diamond painting. And our Christy in Tennessee said, hook me up, Christy. Says no drink, but she's about to make coffee. And Ola Joe is putting up, she says Denise, her sister, Dina's sister's putting up a video right now on Dina's channel. And Denise was with us in here yesterday, and I love that. So that is great. Good to see all the friends, all the squirrels coming in. Sarah May says she's weaving ends in on a knit cardigan and wanting to start a crocheted one. Cool, cool, cool. Is Enid here and I missed her? I am not seeing Enid. Jeanette says that's her goal, to learn to knit a cardigan. Me too. I've never done any wearables, whether it's crochet or knit, and socks. I've just been, all for about the zen of it, not, really the product. And thank God for that, because there hadn't been many. Hello, Sue Lupfer. Good to have you. Evie Blind Needle, what you been up to, my dear? It's good to see you. Susan Burke is in the house. Pat, it's okay to remove you from the prayer list. We just got you on there. Are you sure? Oh, Inherited Stitches is Enid. Oh my gosh. Enid. Here I've been talking to you this whole time and had no idea it was Enid. Well, yay, that Enid's back. Woo! She might just want me to call her Inherited. I know. I tried to find out her name one time, and she just wanted me to call her Inherited, I guess, because I never heard her name. And Naya says she's working, or Alyssa, working on something. I gotta look down here and see. Hey, Diana Apple. And let's see. Katrina's saying hey to a bunch of people. Anna Michelle says she hopes she'll be high up enough in the plane tomorrow with all the winds and such from the hurricane leaving in the AM. I'm sure they will, or you won't be going. And so everybody pray that Nana Michelle and her boys have a safe flight. They're going to Florida, Orlando. Her youngest son is in a, what'd you say, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a big deal. The Pans, I think she said it was called. And Christy's saying to Tank, Susan, are we in for bad weather, neighbor? And yeah, Chris is saying, yeah, I've not seen Enid in ages. Well, we've been seeing her. We just didn't know. I'm glad to know. Maybe she didn't want us to know. But I'm happy to know, because I've been worried about her for a long time. Pat Dancer says, you squirrels are fast. Tata, all she's missed. Well, you've been sickly, so you're not up on your game. Hey, sweet doggo. Who's saying be right back. My daughter Kim saying praying for a safe flight for you, Auntie Michelle. Sarah May, maybe it wasn't. You knew, so I guess it was. Frenchie says we're missing 15 thumbs. So, yeah, 53 lovely squirrel souls in the house. Surely she won't mind that we know, because we've been wondering about her. We love our Enid. I like to know where folks are. Blind Needle says, please pray for her other half. Please pray other half didn't have a stroke again after this shot, or doesn't have a stroke. Definitely. Evie, we will keep your hubby in our prayers. And Miss Karen's going to be on tonight at 6:30, right, Miss Karen? A yarn addict. I always look forward to Monday nights. Hey, Bobby Allison, working and lurking. That's all right. That's what I do when I'm on other folks' channels. And I missed a bunch of what Inherited Stitches said yesterday, and I was just looking back over and didn't get finished looking back over the replay. Try to get that done by Wednesday. I've been a little discombobulated. I found out my car, get this, I hate to start off talking about money, but I got a vent. You know, now that I'm getting this other check, it's only right that I start paying for my car stuff that my brother's been taking care of. But oh my gosh, the power steering, you know, I told you she's been moaning the van when I turned her. Well, the bad news was that it was going to be 500 and some bucks. And now they call and tell us, and you know, the catalytic converter got stolen too, by the way, while it was there over the weekend. Oh, Kim is saying, take gum with you to chew, Nana Michelle. That helps with your ear popping when you go up in elevation. Good tip, Daughter Kim. Hey, Kivia Brown. Lisa says, just lurking, but here. That's fine. Fine. Oh, Bobby says she's at work, so shh. Honey, I can't shh, so turn me down. I would if I could. I'm just loud. And Tank says, Christy, we're high up. But watch the flooding is what she's saying there. What was I saying? Oh, so I don't know what to tell you, but my line was ruptured, the power steer. So, okay, to make a long, I don't know what I'm talking about, story short, it's nothing new with me. But with cars, it really, over $900. But my bro's going to go in halves with me, so just thank you, Jesus, for that other check. And I sent off 5 packages today, and that, I shouldn't say what that cost me, because the YouTube check covers that, and all the lovely folks that are on the green team help with that, and folks that Joyce gave me a lovely PayPal, Miss Joyce Swenson and Miss Gina to help with postage, and all that is a godsend. It was over $120, but you know, that was a couple out of country, and you know, one of them was a little bit heavy. Could we recognize 3 of our nutty buddies? We've been doing 3 a day, 3 or 4 a day. Amen, Madonna. Thank God for big brothers that are as good as mine. I know I'm blessed. Not all of them are brothers or sisters. Okay, Helen Pitcock is where we left off yesterday. So we got Simply Shelby TV. Some of my lovely mods, one or some, could find Simply Shelby. Simply Shelby TV, and it might be something else too, but you know, my list cut it off. And Digo says she's back making cornbread for her mom-in-law. How sweet are you? Yeah, Diana, and it went up again. I think it went up 3 cents a stamp this Sunday. But if you got a lot of stuff, I know this lady came in while I was there mailing my packages off today, and she was getting a roll of like 500 and then some sheets for a church. I guess she was a secretary or something. And oh my gosh. Yeah, tank. Yeah, we don't have to pay for, not to my knowledge. The 900 and something was just for the power steering thing. But I did get to thinking about that and wondering, because they just told us the other day 500 and some, unless they got in there and started working and then found that ruptured line. I don't think they'd hoodoo us because my brother's been going for years, but you never know. He doesn't know beans about cars. I don't either. Hey, Mel, but I like to think the best of people and hope that they wouldn't be doing that because they do have insurance, a business. Hey, Julie G, and she told me how to say her last name, Gilly, I think. But anyway, Julie G is good. And I got Kelly, I think, got Mel. I think I got all y'all. Okay, did we get Simply Shelby? And another one's Ola Joe. So if somebody besides Ola Joe would put up hers, Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. And our other one is somebody that I haven't seen in a little while, but it's AJ, Navy Fret, crocheting with AJ. But imagine the Navy's keeping him busy, or Bible college and his family. That's a man that is spread thin and still finds time to do fiber arts too. I think that's great. Great, great, great. And I think I've seen him at other places too. Okay, we got Ola Joe, I see. Probably got Simply Shelby too. Madonna said she found Simply Shelby. It's Shelby with an I. Simply Shelby. Yeah, SHELBI. All I've got is Simply Shelby TV. But it may be cut off there. If you can't figure it out, put both of them up if there's two of them. Hey, Jaxie! Jaxie May's coming in, dropping the links. That's great. We got AJ there. Okay. And please, please, please remember Ola Joe has that furls link. I'll get you, if you can, if you like furls. One of those new solar flares, and they've got new Wander yarn. I think I told y'all, like 10. Ola Joe could tell us more, but I think they have 10 more colors. And if you order 5, you get so much of a discount. I believe that's right. And if you get 10, it's even more of a discount. It is acrylic, but it is gorgeous acrylic. I've shown y'all before, and I'll show you again when I get mine. Look at this cute little bag I found at Michael's. It's one of these, what do you call them? Bento bags. And it's reversible. So you got the little cheetah print on the outside. And I guess this is, I don't know, what's that? Zebra? Don't look like zebra. Whatever that is pretty. But I think it's cool. It's got that big grommet. I guess you could feed yarn through it if you wanted to. But I like it fine. I think it's so cute. $6.99, I want to say. And it was where the needles and all that are. Needles, hooks, and all that stuff. And they had several prints. This was a drawstring bag with pocket, divided pocket on the outside. No pockets inside. This one's not reversible, but. And your fiber, recommended daily allowance of fiber today is Landscape. I don't think I showed you this one. This is Sand Dune. Sand Dune. And Landscapes does have a lot less yardage than Unforgettable. Unforgettable's got 270. And this has 147. And the prices, I want to say, about the same. $5.99 or $6.99. And this is one I love for fall. This is Unforgettable. Did I already show y'all this one? This one's Polo. Marco Polo. I don't know why it's Polo. They need to have us naming yarn. Donna said her cousin brought her 4 tomatoes from the garden. OMG, they are so good, sweet and juicy. Have you ever, my grandmother used to, I bet they are, Madonna. Straight in from the garden is how I love my maters for mater sandwiches. Hey, Lacey Horton. I see Lacey at Christie's and also at Reggie's. J Hook. Hey, Edna, Granny Crafter. Wayne's been taking up sweet potatoes. Think he could supply the county or country? They good for you. Hey, Denny. Denny, I forgot to tell you that Donna Mako came yesterday and she's having a procedure done on Wednesday. And I did go ahead and put that up because it just dawned on me. And somebody else was having a procedure on Wednesday. Do y'all remember who it was? If not, I'll go back over the replay and see. So that'll be September 1st, Wednesday. And hey, Miss DOY Jeanette. How you, my dear? How all my sweet people, sweet squirrels. What's in your cup and on your hook or needles? And there's V. Steals the show. I didn't win last night. It's okay. I got one number out of 60. Hey, I can't win every day. And Lacey said, what did Lacey say? If I missed what you guys said or missed you coming in, please come back. Hey, Poppy. Poppy over in the UK. Tank said her neighbor's been giving us tomatoes and the acid has torn you up. Giving you acid reflux or potty. Madonna says Dr. Pepper and a baby blanket. Denny says Sarah May, my sweetheart. Or sweetie pie, actually. Yeah, and if you want to see the daily allowance of fiber again, just let me know if you missed it. And I do have the trivia on squirrels today, and they're UK squirrels. But hey, I figure squirrels are about the same everywhere. Yarn Fix says water in a blanket. Sarah May says yellow tomatoes are lower in acid. Good to know. Karen Grand Prix telling Karen howdy do. Julie G says she's thinking about what her next project is going to be and Coke Zero in her cup. And Julie G said she finished her pouch and face scrubbies. Hey, Jeannie, Butterfly Jeannie's here. Saying hey to everybody. And Mel's reminding you about the thumbs. Oh, my goodness. Yay. What do with my... Yay. And hey, Ginger Bedell. And Inherited Stitches has 7 up, 0. Sounds good. Lisa the Grammy's having an iced coffee. And Black Cherry Kickstart, or had an iced coffee, now having a Black Cherry Kickstart. And I think she said an Afghan or a throw. Stuff's going by so fast. And Inherited Stitches says she's working on her way too long spinner. I want to try one of those spinners. Hey, my own Utopia, Kaylina. Y'all need to go to her channel. Y'all check each other out. But I just like her. She's got 3 boys, I want to say. And that one's just so, I'm sure they all are cute as they can be. But I just saw that one. Hey, Cloudy Nut. That was sleepy and sitting on her lap, a little curly-headed fella, but I love her voice. You know, some people just got that professional, but Just a lovely voice. I just like to listen to her. That's Kaylina at, what'd I just say? Gosh, monkeys. Grandpa's here. Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper? Inherited Stitches says she's upset because she's in pain again. Grrr. Trying some stretches. We'll be praying for you, Inherited Stitches. Let us know if you want to be on the prayer list. And if you told me you wanted to be on the prayer list yesterday, please say it again while Denny's here. And my sweet tea's here. My own Utopia. That's who it was. Lord help. Y'all got it. Y'all know my short-term memory is just gone. Okay, Inherited Stitches says she would like to be on the prayer list. So, Denny, Inherited Stitches, thank you so much. Jaxie's going, Kaylina, was just thinking about your blankie. Hope you're loving it. So, evidently, you got a blankie from Jaxie May. Sissy saying, thanks, my queen. How is my sissy up there in the North Carolina mountains still? Thank you, Danny. Just pointing out in case you missed it, because good grief, I miss so much. And Cloudy Nook Crochet says, sipping on a new Starbucks called Apple Crisp Macchiato. No, that sounds good. I may have to try that out. From Harvest Moon, Jaxie says. Was it a pattern by Harvest Moon? I know I'm doing a shawl in Harvest Moon. That's either landscapes or unforgettable. It was one of my very first shawls, and I still hadn't finished that thing up. Did you see what you, Sissy, did you see what I said to you? Nope. Let me go back. I got to get some more stuff in get some more tea in me. You might have to just tell me, Sissy. Can you tell me again? Because, oh my gosh, I miss so much. I miss so much. And while I'm looking, Ginger Bedell said, hey, everyone, she's working on a diamond painting and drinking grape water. That's cool. And my eyes are terrible too, so forgive me. Kelly Manier said, Mel, hun, hi, I'm sorry about earlier. Her daughter kept calling her and kicking her out. Kicking you out of the chat. You are keeping her in your prayers. Lisa the Grammy had ice. I said that one. Got that one. I'm going back. Yeah, I still wanted to do some of those spinners, or at least one. And I still want to get Jeannie's. You know, I started 2 of her stitch marker holders. And Miss Poppy says she's back on her poppy brooches for the Royal British Legion. 780 done. 220 till she hits the target. And you do that all by yourself, honey. You need to delegate some of that out, unless you just don't mind doing that. Inheritance's agent ain't for the sissies. High five. High five. Blind Needle said hazelnut coffee here. And Kimmy said, my daughter Kimmy said she's drinking her Timmy's coffee. And Pat Dancer said, hey, Kim, with the squirrel. Lacey Horton's got a big old cup of sweet tea. And Jeannie was saying hey to a bunch of folks. Oh, Jeannie also said she just got through. She was talking to Ola Joe, but just got through watching the hashtag share the Yarny Love videos. Thank you for tagging her. She loves to help others and give to others. Oh, here it is. Sissy, you lost 63 pounds. Woo! That is amazing. Up there eating all that good food. Sorry, Sissy. I know it's awful. If you missed it, my Ahmad tea of the day is strawberry. It's not my favorite, but it's still good. That's fantastic, Sissy. And how is Bobby? Lisa the Grammy, I graduated high school in the year of our Lord 1977 by the grace of God. Because I wasn't studying school. I was all about the boys and the drugs. Hey, Bonnie got knits and more. Yarn Fix is saying a lot of people congrats on the weight loss. That is wonderful. And Lacey said, "Hola, Joe, I saw you on the Furls video with Mrs. DeVeter." She loved her. She did great, didn't she? She was on Facebook, I think, first. And then they did an Instagram, both live. And Ola Joe was as cool as a cucumber. If she wasn't on the inside, she sure didn't show it on the outside. Dago says she needs prayers for her family, please. And Edna Granny Crafter said she just got back from getting her shower. Glad you got back with us. And Mel must have told Denny something because Denny says she's going to add her. And Heritage said she should have graduated in 92, I guess. Bullies drove you out of school. That is terrible. Terrible, terrible. Did you go back and get your GED or whatever you call it? I mean, no biggie if you didn't. Hey, Sandy, hook. Yes, I am very sorry about that. And hey, Diane Sharp. And I and Jaxie May and a whole bunch of folks are so on board with Lion Brand's hashtag Hat Not Hate. You know, the anti-bullying campaign that Lion Brand does. And a lot of you, Jaxie got to be on the She Show because when she turned in her over 400 hats, that she and her subscribers did. I believe that's right. Or did you do all those, Jaxie? But tell me, Jaxie, how did you get to be on with Shira? I think you had like when you donated your box, that was like the 500 or 50,000. I'll mess it up. You know I will. So if you would say it again, I know you already have. Lacey Horton says she will help you study for your GED if you want to get it. She says that is not okay that people are such a-holes, and amen. And that's so sweet of you to offer, Lacey. Yeah. Jaxie, you did 106. Your hats brought it up to 50K. Woo! Inherited says it was an eternity ago. She did get the GED later, and she has a certificate from a vocational college administrative office assistant. She ain't no dummy. Also, she studied anthropology for a couple of semesters. It's enough. Yep, it is. And Dago also received her GED in 84. My mama got to be a junior in high school. Well, in her day, she was born in 36, Daddy in 35. And, you know, in their day, the little woman was supposed to get married and be in the home. But Mama she was the oldest child out of 4 daughters. They were poor as dirt. And, but Grandma held down a mill job and did hair. She did all kinds of stuff on the side while Grandpa was the drunk of the town. He worked in a quarry, but I don't know how much he worked. But anyway, I think Mama had one sister that graduated, maybe possibly two. Possibly the last two. Aunt Frankie went back and got her GED. Mama never did. Mama got all the way to 11th grade. I'm not sure if she finished 11th grade, but then they got married. And it was okay that Dad didn't want her working after they got married, so it was okay. Mama wasn't a dummy. And that's not to say people who don't finish school, there's all kind of reasons that people don't finish school. But I do wish she would have gone back. But it's not important for some people. And it depends on what you want to do. And Bobby Allison says, karma will not be kind to bullies. Let's hope. We got to pray for the bullies too. And I know that is hard to do, especially when they're after your child. Woo, the mama bear gets up in us. I've been there with both my girls. But we got to pray for them too, because there's some reason they're being like that. But definitely pray and help the people that are getting bullied, for sure, for sure, for sure. Dago says at the time it was given to her, they said it was the same as graduating from high school and you were given a graduation ring. That's cool, Dago. Yarn Fix says, Zach, I stopped, but my husband started again. Not sure, missed that. Inherited Stitches says her grandpa was an engineer. Pretty certain grandma was at least a 12th grade, 12th grade, that she got through 12th grade. Although I think she may have done a little college. They married when she was 19. You'd think it was 1950. Hey, Spring, the fiber enthusiast. Denny said, Dago, I got your prayer request. Please let Denny know if you have a prayer request. Chris says he's going to start saying I'm going to start saying sorry to furniture to Zach. I'm going to try the opposite approach of getting mad at the chair. Maybe I can hold myself accountable. Gosh. Hey, Daniel, your cake of yarn is on its way to you. Well, I just mailed it off today. Lacey says, that's what I tell my kids. I tell them to tell that kid that she's happy to play with them. If they want to hang out and be cool, they can. But until that stop being mean, and she don't have time for that. That sounds good. Inherited says one of the people that was mean to her was used up looking from partying hard and balding at only like 21. You were hitting your peak. You're tall, not ugly. I was skinny then. I turned my back on them. Have to do what you have to do to get through. But then later on, if you can find it in your heart, sometimes we have to pray to be able to get to that point to pray for those people. You're so welcome, Daniel. And I didn't ask you if one was enough, but I think you said it was. Oh, and here's another. Maybe I should save this till tomorrow, but I found enough. It ain't like I ain't got a bunch to show y'all. Fiber of the day, if you missed it, was this Landscapes, your daily recommended fiber, and this is called Sand Dune. I don't know whether you can see it up close or... And this light's not on. I don't know if that helps or not. Is that better? It's brown and different shades of brown and a little cream creeping in there and maybe even some taupes. And it almost looks a little bit of olive green right there. Landscape Sand Dune. So today's episode is brought to you by Lion Brand Landscapes and Red Heart Unforgettable. And this one I showed y'all yesterday, Echo, but I'm going to show it again. And then I also showed you, and I've shown y'all this one before, but this is one of my very favorites. Unforgettable, and it's called Polo, and I don't know why it's not called Autumn. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous! Hey, Noni May! And I'm still working on this thing's over here. It's growing a little bit. It's growing from this end. So there that is. But this is, and I've had this for a while. Like I said, I can't go be buying stuff all the time. Don't need to. Plus, with the car and stuff. This is Premier Anti-Peeling Everyday Decay. Some of the stuff I show you might not even be able to get anymore. I don't know. This is called Ice Pop Speckle. It's a little better from that end. And evidently, I bought it when it was on sale for a 3-packer. Hey, did y'all see that? I love, Crystal Bod turned us on to Little Knits, or maybe some of you already knew about it online. Did y'all see that gorgeous stuff? If you didn't, go back. I think it was either yesterday or the day before when Crystal showed some gorgeous and some really good deals on Little Knits. Some of it was Noro. Y'all know how I feel about Noro. I love it, love it, love it. And a bunch of stuff. Go back and look at it. Let's see. Go way, way back here. Oh my gosh, Jaxie, Little Knits is 15 miles from you. You gotta go. Oh my gosh. Denny says, forgiving and forgetting is a gift for you. Amen. Lacey says, that's because the bullies are so sad. They usually don't get love from their parents and don't know a better way to get attention, but not my baby. Ain't got no time for that, right? And Inherited Stitches says she hasn't seen nor smelled any of those people in decades, never will again. A long time ago, somebody contacted you on FB, I think, telling me about a high school reunion. I laughed and blocked her. I think I said hey to Noni May if I didn't, I meant to. And Bonnie got knits. And she's asking Sissy Teresa, Amazon says package delivered. Forgot to ask, do you need any more yarn? 2. And that was mighty sweet of you, Bonnie. Taking care of my sissy. And Inherited says she doesn't even care anymore. Most of them had terrible lives after high school. Mine wasn't great, but it's not so bad now. So I forgive, but not ready to forget yet. And I understand that. Ola Joe says polo is a gorgeous colorway, ain't it? Just. I love all these. And Kaylina says she loves the autumn yarn too. And Inherited Stitches said pretty yarn. And Sissy Teresa said she's good, Bonnie. Just got the hooks. Thank you so much. And Noni May says she's been at the hospital all day. Gonna have her 9-pound stomach tumor operated on September 8th. Lord, I knew I was bloated for some reason. So crazy. Noni May, you want to be on our prayer list? I think you need to be. Have they biopsied it? I'm praying everything is okay with that. Man, Noni May's going to have a 9-pound baby. No, I don't mean to make light of it. I'm glad you're getting that taken care of, sweetie. And Amy says, Amy Long to Crochet, always glad to see her. Hello, GrannyDee, just got home from the pharmacy. Yes, I am great. Always great when I'm with you guys. And I was saying I do have a trivia about squirrels, but we can do it next time or just whenever we need a filler. If we got plenty of stuff to talk about, that's just fluff. But I do know some people like, that kind of thing. Noni May says she loves Sissy T. And Inherited says, Noni, I love babies too. I do too. And I've always been so far away from my grandbabies. Lisa the Grammy, please give me ideas on how big a throw blanket should be. I'm going to take them to the VA Veterans Home Hospitals in Topeka, where we go. Hey, Lisa, I just saw on Cinnamon Stitches. Was it Cinnamon Stitches? Oh, gosh, see, now I forget. Somebody had cheat sheets. Or was it Rosalie? Rosalie, maybe. And I've got some too in one of my notebooks, but I bet you could just Google it. But if anybody else knows, let her know. And Denny says prayer request is Mark's Uncle Paul, 91 dementia. Goes to family deaths in the family and a family crisis. They're praying. And I'm so sorry. Denny gave me these and I have not gotten them on there. And it is my fault, not hers. I've just been. You ever get where you're like in a tizzy? And I don't usually get like that. I'm usually just so laid back. But I will try to get on this stuff too. And somebody's asking Lisa, is it a lap blanket? And Jaxie says, Lisa, she makes her throws 4 by 5, 4 foot by 5 foot. Yeah, Amy Long was asking Lisa, is it a lap blanket? Yeah, I'll try to do better about getting the prayers up. And Noni May said, me too, Dee. My grandbabies are in Colorado and Washington. Yeah, mine have always been, they were in New Orleans first, but I did pretty good with Bells. The first one, I averaged seeing her about every 4 months. So about every quarter, but not so with Jules. Inherited's looking sad. Why are you looking sad, babe? Don't be sad. Oh, Inherited said her mom hasn't seen her kids in about 2 years. She put photos on Facebook for her. It's tough. Yeah, I feel for you. I know how that is. Yeah, Lisa the Grammy is the one wanting to know how big a throw blanket should be. And I wouldn't think, and you might ask where you're donating to, too, if they have any, specifications. Stupid Rona. Yeah, I wondered, Inherited, if that was why. Okay, Amy Long's got some dimensions there for you. Lap gan, 40 inches by 48. Small throw, 52 by 60. Large throw, 60 by 72. Twin, 59 by 85. Yeah, Denny, I saw that. Karen's daughter and little Hazel. And do the rest of them have it too? My Ginger, my kids now are in Florida, so they totally missed Ida. Hey, Kim R, Kim RSCH, Kimrish. Maybe that's how I'm supposed to say that. Okay, we only have about 3 more minutes. Lacey, you're in Florida too. Whereabouts in Florida are you, Lacey? Mine are on the Gulf side. Estero is where they are, between Naples, kind of between Naples and Fort Myers. Let's see. Susan Burke saying, hey, Karen, how are you? And Dago said, sister-in-law just called her grandson was taken by ambulance from school. He had another seizure. Oh, no. He's 5 years old. Definitely get him on the prayer list. Jacksonville. We drove down to see my daughters the first time I'd ever driven. Well, my youngest daughter did most of the driving, but I couldn't believe how big Jacksonville is. It's huge. Yes, my sissy T loves everybody. Keep calm and crochet on is what she says. Yeah, let Denny know. And you can, I think Diddy said you could message her or email her. But if you know now, let her know when we have these. And thank you so much, Denny, for volunteering to help. That's such a help. Well, I love you all very much. It's only 2 more minutes, and we want to make sure we have a break where you can get yourself a little refreshment. Skip to the loo if you need to, and we'll squirrel raid. If you remember to say squirrel raid when we go to Miss Karen's, y'all remember and I forget. When we go to a yarn attic with Karen at 6:30 bells. Yep, Denise is praying for Dago's family and 5-year-old with seizures. I love you too, Noni May, and I love you all. And yes, it is booping time. And Donna, did you want me to put that about Cindy on the prayer list? Hey, V again. Or bye, V, I should say. Okay, love to you all. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Hope to see you Wednesday, but I'll see you over at Miss Karen's at 6:30, okay? Love you bunches. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop.